So we got a lot of information about the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Z Fold 8 Ultra, and there are some amazing stuff that I want to share with you guys. Although, if you are interested in Z Fold 7 or taller foldable phone, and if you are on a budget, I think you should check out the deals from Samsung listed in this video. Samsung is launching 2 new foldable phones. The concept is different, the internals are different on both phones, and there was one thing a lot of people were saying: Samsung is copying Apple or Huawei to make a wider foldable phone. But here's the thing, Aishiniverse shares something really important. He said the concept of a wide foldable smartphones can be traced back to a concept video Samsung showcased at CES 2013. This is the video. 13 years ago, at the time, foldable phones were still a futuristic vision, far from becoming commercial products. Today, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 is weighing around just 201 grams and measuring only 4.5mm when unfolded. It is one of the lightest large foldable smartphone ever released by any brand. In many ways, it is the beginning to resemble the futuristic device Samsung envisioned in that concept video more than a decade ago. Now, this is the thing, 201 grams is crazy light for a Galaxy Z Fold 8. It's the wider version, and with a 4.5mm thickness, this is one of the best foldable phones in the market with such a lightweight, and internals are really good compared to other smartphones. And Samsung already envisioned the wider foldable phone back in 2013, 13 years ago. So it's not a copy, it is actually a Samsung device that Samsung showcased 13 years ago. He also added, what does the 201 gram weight of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite actually means? He explained, it weighs almost same as the OnePlus 15T 6.3 inches smartphone with a tempered glass applied. In other words, this is a large foldable smartphone that has reached a weight level remarkably close to that of a compact flagship candy bar smartphone, 6.3 inches, and the internal display on Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition is actually 7.6 inches and the cover display is 5.4 inches. That's a massive difference, and Samsung achieved this crazy. Now, another thing, also added, the battery has been upgraded from 4400 to 4800 from Z Fold 7 to Z Fold 8 Lite edition. Although, if you want a Z Fold 7 or taller foldable phone, but you are also on a budget, I think you should check out the deals from Samsung listed in this video. You know, even the Huawei Pro X Max is only 5300 mAh. So for a wide foldable phone, 4800 is not too small. What's more crucial is the 45 watt of fast charging, which I think is very important. The faster charging speed can largely make up for the lack of a battery life. I think 45 watt up from 25 watt is really a big update. I think it will really improve the user experience on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition, and Samsung did it really well with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition. 4800 is really impressive if you're just using a 5.4 inches cover display. Even 7.6 inches compared to 8 inches on 8 Ultra is still a massive deal, because 8 Ultra is also getting a battery which is slightly bigger, because he also added and shared information about the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. He said the device still weighs around 215 grams, which means it is 14 grams heavier compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition, exactly same as Galaxy Z Fold 7. You know the deal listed in this video. However, the capacity has been increased from 4400 to 5000 mAh, so 600 mAh battery difference, yet the weight is same as Galaxy Z Fold 7, and the charging speed has been upgraded to 45 watt. The unfolded thickness has been further reduced to 4.1mm, while the overall dimensions, display sizes, and general design remains identical to the Galaxy Z Fold 7. In other words, you can think Z Fold 8 Ultra as a Z Fold 7 with a significantly large battery and a faster charging speed. Yes, Samsung actually upgraded the Z Fold 8 Ultra, but put more effort in the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition to make a new compact smartphone with the less specs, because yeah, I believe Z Fold 8 Lite edition is coming with less specs compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, but Fold 8 Lite is actually coming with some impressive stuff that I already shared. Now we got more details about the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and 8 Ultra. This time we got the Z Fold 8, which is a wider version, hands-on video, and it looks absolutely insane. Let's just first talk about the video and what I said about this. Now this is the video of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Lite edition. Now at first, it just completely fits into your hand, and it is a lot wider compared to our normal phone and even the Galaxy Z Fold 7, but it just gives me a feels like the LG View 2 or LG Note 2. If you want to search about this phone, that phone is this much wider, and I used that phone a while ago, probably in 2013 and 2014 that phone was used, and this phone looks like that from a cover display, and I really like this phone. Is really good for multimedia use, but only 2 cameras on the back, and those 2 cameras are not that great. Now what I said about this? The low quality dummy model of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide has appeared online. Its build quality is far from the real device, so it should only be used as a rough reference. From what I know, Samsung's internal testers are actually very fond of this device. Maybe it's because the form factor feels fresh and different. Samsung will actually create hype this time with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide edition because most of the people would go with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. And there's one more reason why Samsung is thinking the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra and Z Flip 8 will be the successor and not the Galaxy Z Fold 8. There's a reason because Z Fold 8 Ultra got more into it compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 8. According to Universe, two new leaks. The crease control on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 series is just as impressive as that of the Apple Find 6. And the second one, the original Fold 8 has been renamed to the Fold 8 Ultra, while the original Fold 8 Wide has been renamed to Fold 8. This decision was made only recently. Now there are two new updates. First, let's talk about the crease on the Galaxy Z Fold 8. We already disclosed about the crease on Galaxy Z Fold 8 a while ago, where Samsung showcased the difference between the older crease and the new crease, and the newer one is less visible compared to the previous generation. But later down the line, I said the Galaxy Z Fold 8 series doesn't have a privacy display feature, doesn't support the S Pen, and the crease doesn't improve much. But he also replied to this message: yes, this is the first version test and the last new version has significantly improved the crease, which means we are going to see really good crease management on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, because Apple Find 6 came with such an impressive crease management. And if Samsung is matching the same crease level, I'll be really happy to see that less visible crease on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. This is probably one of the most important update, and yes, coming on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. But if you already use the foldable phone, crease doesn't matter much, because over time crease will be more visible, because the number of folds you do with your Galaxy Z Fold lineup, it will start growing the crease in the longer run. So I think the regular fold users don't really bother with the crease. When we talk about this phone looks really big in renders, but I actually made it with a cardboard and the exact dimensions of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide edition, and this is how it's gonna look like. Look at that. And if we compare it to a normal phone, this phone looks slightly wider because this phone is slightly shorter compared to a normal phone. It's a 5.4 inches cover display and the inner display is 7.6 inches. This is the 7.6 inches. Maybe I am probably 1 centimeter different compared to original device, but I actually use the official dimensions of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide edition, which comes with the 5.4 inches cover display and a 7.6 inches inner display with a height of 123.9 millimeter and a width of 161.4 millimeter. Yeah, that's the exact dimensions of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide edition, and I just made it, and this is how it's gonna look like. Now, if we compare it with the iPad, yes, this phone looks smaller compared to the iPad mini 4th generation. So I don't have a latest version of iPad, but right now if I compare it with my 4th generation iPad, well, obviously that iPad has some big bezels on top and bottom, but if we put it side by side, yes, this phone almost have a screen size of the iPad mini 4th generation. Obviously this phone also gets smaller bezels, but if we compare, we almost get the similar screen size as the iPad mini 4th generation, and this is probably one of the best ones we have to watch out the content with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide edition. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.